Behind me are photos of some of the unarmed people killed by the police from 1999 to 2014. It seems that every time you tune into the news, you hear about another officer-involved shooting. Conflicting testimony is often given at trial. Requiring all police officers to wear body cameras could help provide important evidence. Officers are hired to protect and serve our communities, and they should be held accountable for their actions. Body cameras should be required for all police officers to hold them accountable for all their actions, reduce the use of unnecessary force and other police misconduct, provide important evidence, and help police officers improve their job performance. Body cameras can help hold officers accountable, reduce the use of unnecessary force, provide information about officer-involved shootings, and help police departments review and improve. First, I will tell you about how body cameras can help hold officers more accountable for their actions and possibly reduce the use of police misconduct, such as the use of unnecessary force. Body cameras can help hold officers accountable for their actions. In officer-involved shootings, there is often conflicting testimony given at trial. Dash cams may provide some information, but they may not always capture everything. Evidence from cameras on smartphones have also been used in legal convictions, but we should not have to rely on a smartphone of passerby for a trial. A camera actually attached to the officer will capture everything from the officer's point of view, including everything the officer sees and any shots fired. The videos captured are important evidence a legal team can use to make convictions. This evidence can be reviewed and is more reliable than testimony or witness statements, which can change or be conflicting. Perspectives can be subjective, but camera evidence is objective. According to the article, lawyers see new benefit to DC police body cameras as evidence for trials, published April 17th in the Washington Post. Lawyers consider body cameras an important source of evidence for trial. Most of the victims of police violence never receive legal justice at trial, and that is often due to the lack of reliable evidence. Video evidence can help change this. Activists have used the phrase, "no justice, no peace." Police officers are not above the law. If an unarmed person is murdered, an explanation must be given. Video evidence can provide important information and serve an important role in legal convictions. Body cameras may reduce the use of unnecessary force and other police misconduct. According to the article, What Happens When Police Officers Wear Body Cameras, published in 2014 in the Wall Street Journal, the use of force by officers declined by 60% when cameras were introduced in Rialto, California. That was just in the first year. A study published by the Police Foundation in 2013 concluded that when officers know they are being watched, they are more likely to demonstrate nonviolent, socially acceptable behavior. The knowledge that your actions are being monitored can alter your behavior. People are known to respond differently when they know they are being watched. If body cameras can help reduce the use of violent force, this could mean the difference between life and death for real people. Officers must be held accountable for their actions in all situations, not just in officer-involved shootings. According to the Cato Institute, excessive force is the most reported type of police misconduct, but sexual harassment comes in close second. Body cameras could help record police actions in all situations and encourage responsible and ethical behavior. It should be the responsibility of the police department to police itself. We shouldn't have to rely on witness testimony or smartphones. If this technology is available, the police forces should utilize it to do their jobs best and protect and serve us best. I've told you about how body cameras can help hold officers more accountable for their actions and reduce the use of violent force and other police misconduct. Now I'll tell you about how body cameras can be used to gather more information and statistics about officer-involved shootings. Body cameras could help us gather more information and statistics about officer-involved shootings. According to the article, How Many Police Shootings a Year? No One Knows, published in 2014 in the Washington Post, there's a lack of information available concerning officer-involved shootings, and it's difficult to accurately estimate how many people are killed by police officers each year. This is alarming. Evidence from cameras could be compiled and analyzed to provide important information about officer-involved shootings. It's important to keep the public informed about the officers hired to protect and serve their communities. Furthermore, this information would be valuable to the police departments themselves and to the government. And the public especially deserve to know how many people are affected by this issue. Transparency is an essential part of security. Police are not above the law. Body cameras could help prevent bad behavior from being swept under the rug. Information could be compiled, analyzed, and published. The police departments are supposed to be protecting and serving our communities, not murdering unarmed people. Accurate statistics regarding officer-involved shootings should be published and made available. This can help law enforcement, the government, lawyers, and the public stay informed about the realities of police violence. And there should be no excuses made for police. The fact is that there is currently the lack of reliable statistics regarding officer-involved shootings is a problem. This problem could be fixed if more objective information was recorded, and body cameras could help capture more information about officer behavior. So I've told you about how body cameras can help hold officers more accountable and provide more information and statistics about officer-involved shootings. Next, I'll tell you about how body cameras can help officers improve their job performance. Body cameras could help police forces review their actions, discuss strategy, commend officers for good work, and provide constructive criticism or disciplinary action when necessary. Reviewing a video of your actions is a great way to critique yourself. By actually seeing the way you acted and the way suspects acted, officers will be able to review and improve. This can help police departments reward positive officers and critique, reprimand, and fire problem officers. Body cameras could serve an important role in police training. Officers should receive more training on alternatives to violent force and how to avoid police misconduct. It's very possible to subdue and detain someone without actually murdering them. Body cameras could be just another tool to help officers do their job better. According to the National Criminal Justice Reference Service, 84% of officers surveyed said they have seen fellow officers use more force than necessary when making an arrest. Body cameras could help change that. If people know they are being watched, they may act differently. They may be more ethical. They may not use violent force when it's not necessary. According to the National Criminal Justice Reference Service, 67% of officers who report fellow officers for misconduct are given the cold shoulder. Videos could be reviewed by supervisors and could be a source of objective evidence rather than subjective evidence from other officers or other people who might give conflicting reports. This is a source of objective evidence. And if this technology is available, it can be used to reduce the use of unnecessary force and improve police behavior, improve the way officers are trained, and improve the way the police are actually protecting and serving us. This could be a good thing for the public and for police departments. So body cameras could help hold all officers more accountable for their actions, reduce the use of unnecessary force, provide important information about officer-involved shootings, and help police departments actually improve internally and improve the way they train their officers. Body cameras should be required for all law enforcement officers to hold them accountable for their actions, to provide important evidence for trials, to help police departments review and improve the way they protect and serve us. When